How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another midweek video on the channel. Today I'm in the old OG hoodie because we have got a really manky dirty job on, and it's on that Mazda 3. We're going to be replacing the turbo. Now 3 people have already looked at this. It's had 2 turbos and they've both blown. I know what's wrong with it. They've not done the job properly, and I'll show you guys exactly why. And it's going to be a great bit of advice for any of you guys who have got a Peugeot 208, Mazda, a Ford, any of the 1.6 diesel engines, and you'll see why later on. But first things first, you'll see the micros in the garage, and that's because I've went and made another probably poor financial decision, but I was scrolling through, I thought it was cool as anything. I swore I would never buy one, but I went and done it anyway. I've went and bought a private plate for the Micra. So the little Micra is getting K11 HBG slapped on it. Got the confirmation I can put the plate on today, so that's what we're going to do first. We're going to swap out the old plates and put on my new private plates. So I don't even know how I ended up on the private reg website, because I've always told myself they were a bit of a waste of money and I never really seen any purpose in them. But for some reason I was on there and I'd actually looked for B6 HPG, because obviously the Audi's a B6 in homebuilt garage, so I was looking for that and it wasn't available. B5 and B7 was available, but for some reason I got to looking for K11 HPG and it turned out it was available, so we kind of made a rash decision just to buy it there and then. So this is my first ever private plate. I suppose it makes a bit of sense business wise, Charlie, because it's a K11 and it's home-built garage. It just means we're never getting rid of this now. This wee thing's here to stay. So anybody who wants to buy it, tough, you can't have it. Now this one might be the biggest problem because I'm sure I put excessive amounts of double-sided tape on this to make sure it didn't fall off. So it's probably not going to come off that easy.
Unlucky.
Oh.
Good paint.
Good paint prep.
Good paint or good tape?
Bloody hell. Right, at least it came off without damaging anything.
Right, so now that Dad's wasted his money happily, to match the fresh plates, we're going to get it outside and I'm going to get a quick wash. Make it look a little bit more fresh to match the fresh plates. What do you think, Dad?
Yeah. And we're going to test it. Our new, it's actually an auto bright detailing one, it's not actually an Infinity Wax one. Auto bright detailing snow foam gun. So it should be a little better than a Karcher one, hopefully. Let's give it a try, see how it goes. It should give us a nice thick foam. Because the wee Karcher one that we've got, you have to put raw snow foam in it to get any sort of thick foam, don't you? But this one I've heard good things about. It should give us a nice thick foam, and this is diluted as well, so there's hardly any of the snow foam in there. Diluted with cold water, so we'll give it a try and see how it goes. As you can see, guys, it's no the best of weather for washing your car, but it still has to be done, doesn't it? You want to get all the winter road crap off it. Right, let's try this snow foam gun and see if it's any good.
Pretty good.
That's a lot thicker. It's a lot thicker than the Karcher puts it out. Do you know what? If you could smell it, it smells pretty good as well. What would you say that smells like, Charlie?
It's citrusy.
Citrusy. You know, like some snow foams you get, like the cheap ones, they smell like your granny's old rhododendrons that are in the garden, don't they?
Yeah.
They smell horrible. But that actually smells really nice. Right, so there we go. Charlie's in at the rain. Car's all washed. That snow foam gun's pretty good, isn't it?
It is pretty good.
Yeah, I'm quite impressed with it. So again, this is for Auto Parts again, guys. Give the guys at Auto Parts some love. They've started up a Facebook page. They're on Instagram. I'll put links to both in the description. Jump on their pages, give them a like, make sure you give them a thumbs up, leave a nice wee comment for them. And if you guys are in the area, jump in and see them. They'll look after you. They'll give you a nice wee discount as well. So massive shout out to Auto Parts. Thanks again. Let's get on with this Mazda 6. Mazda 3. I keep calling it a 6. It's a 3. This car's been sitting off the road for a wee while, so it's a bit musty in there. It'd be better if it smelled like your grandma's rhododendrons, but we can get that cleaned out later. Let's get this turbo done. So I think a couple of people before us have been out to this and they've replaced the turbo, but none of them have replaced the pickup pipe and none of them have replaced the blown injector seals. One of the problems with these engines is they build up a load of carbon and they block the banjo bolts on the filler pipe, on the oil feed pipes. They also block the pickup pipes in the sump. So people have been throwing turbos at this and it's not been getting any oil. So it's just been blowing the turbos again. We've got all the parts here. The subscriber supplied everything we need to fix it. I've got an oil and filter for it, because the chances are we're going to need the sump off of this as well. So hopefully we can get this up and running again today. So you guys have probably seen us jack up a car loads, so we're going to go and jack it up, get it on axle stands, start taking some heat shields and stuff off, taking some pipes off, disconnecting wire, and we'll do all of the boring stuff on a time lapse. So yeah, let's crack on and get into it. Guys, as you can see for the time lapse, we've got everything all stripped down. The injectors are out. I've got most of the carbon build up away. I've still got the injectors to clean. We've still got to cut the new seats for the injector seals. But we've had a bit of a nightmare with the turbos. All the turbos that the customer gave us to put on the car are all wrong. So the customer came out yesterday and dropped us off a new core for the original turbo, which he had at the house, but this turbo isn't in great shape. The VNT side of the turbo, where it pivots inside to adjust the boost, isn't great. It's obviously had bits of old turbo going through it before, and if you look at this, you can see the fins, something's been getting chewed up in there. So the hot side of the turbo isn't very good. We're literally just fitting this core just to get the car running again. Before it goes for MOT and gets new tyres and new brakes and everything, this is probably going to need a full turbo. But if we can get it running, it's better than what it was, because it wasn't even running before. So let's get it built back up. We've still got the cold side to put back on, finish cleaning out these injectors, and we'll see if we can get this started. Oh, we also got a sump as well, because one thing you need to do on these is take the sump off and make sure that the oil pickup is clear. So you need to replace the oil pickup as well. We've got everything now. We've got an oil pickup there, we've got a sump there, but you do damage the sumps taking them off because they are bonded on. So make sure you get a sump if you're doing one of these as well. They're only 30 quid, something like that. What do we pay, 30 quid at the Auto Parts? So yeah, make sure you do the sump as well. Put a pickup in it and you'll not have any issues. But yeah, let's get this turbo built up. Let's start putting this back together and let's see if we can get this to start today and we can get it delivered back to the customer. Right guys, now we've got the sump back on. It's just sitting there letting the RTV go tacky, and then we'll get a wee nip with the torque wrench. we're just going to cut the injector seats now so that we can put the new seals on the injectors and get these back in. And then it's just a case of bolting everything back up. We've got the turbo put back together.
I cleaned up all the bush pipes and all the plastic bits that are going back on. So
yeah,
they
you've
look
got
nice.
them all clean. But this is a great wee tool, guys. I showed this in a video before. I got this off of Amazon for like 20 quid. If I can find the link, I'll put it in the description. But this is a great tool just to cut the seats out. A lot of people will do it by hand. I prefer just to throw the cordless drill on it. Get a nice wee gentle buzz. Take it out. Clean it up a wee bit. There's the blowgun. There it is. Yeah. Blow the rubbish off it. Blow the rubbish out the hole. And then give it another wee spin. And there you go. You've got a nice clean seat for your new injector to sit on, for your new injector seal. Right guys, I'm not even completely sure what Charlie filmed last, but I've just dropped him off at his day job. So we've got the turbo back on, all the pipe work's back on, injectors are all in. It's pretty much all built back up. I wanted to try and give it a start there, but the battery is completely flat. I've had James's jump starter on it, I've had the top on jump starter on it, but everything's just a bit dead. So we've got plenty of cars outside. I'm going to go and pull the battery off one of the cars outside and see if we can get this cranking over and see if we can get it to fire up. So give me 5 minutes, we'll swap this battery and we'll see if it will start up first time. Right guys, so we've just gave it a turn over with the James for Oracle because it was cranking and cranking and cranking and no starting. We've had it on the diagnostic machine, there's no faults there. Live data looks okay. Cracked the injectors, not really getting much fuel, and the fuel that did come out smells like WD-40, so I don't know how long it's been lying. I don't know. The subscriber said it did run when he parked it in the drive, but I don't know if it ran out of fuel when he parked it in the drive. So my next protocol is to go and get a couple of gallons of good diesel tomorrow morning, pour it in and see if it will start. But obviously I'm here on my own. I'll tackle that tomorrow when Charlie's here. So that is unfortunately going to be an end for the video. We're not going to see this running, but hopefully tomorrow we'll start. I'll update you guys, make sure it's going. And yeah, thanks again for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you on Sunday.